I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11. Let's focus on verses 9 and 10. Rejoice, O young man, in your youth, and let your heart cheer you in the days of your youth. Walk in the ways of your heart and in the sight of your eyes, but know that for all these God will bring you into judgment. Therefore remove sorrow from your heart, and put away evil from your flesh, for childhood and youth are vanity. You know, I once saw a bumper sticker that said, hire a college student while they still know everything. As a parent of teenagers and young adults, I resonate with that bumper sticker. On the one hand, there's something to be admired when young people are filled with optimism and talent, and they work hard to achieve their goals. But when youth are endowed with talent and intelligence and opportunity and grit, and yet they refuse to seek the Lord's guidance, well, that's a recipe for a major downfall. And that's exactly Solomon's observation. Notice how he says nothing about youth seeking the Lord. Rather, he describes youth who walk in the ways of their heart. And that sounds so positive. Follow your heart. But consider what the Lord says about the unredeemed heart. Jeremiah 17, verses 9 and 10. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings. Or what about those youth who walk in the sight of their own eyes as opposed to being led by the Spirit? Well, that sounds romantic. Oh, just do what your eyes behold. But we are commanded to walk by the Spirit's leading, not by our own eyes, as we place our faith in God's Word, not by formulating our own life's plan based on the world as we observe it. No, walking by faith and not by sight is especially compelling because there is a judgment that is forthcoming. And we will all be held accountable for how we spend our time on earth, and to what extent we invested the spiritual gifts the Lord has entrusted to us. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 7 through 10. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, yes, well pleased rather to be absent of the body and to be present with the Lord. Therefore we make it our aim, whether present or absent, to be well pleasing to Him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one may receive the things done in the body according to what he has done, whether good or bad. So Solomon's message is very clear. It's time to grow up. Time to put away childishness, which is evil and vain for adults to pursue. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 11 and 12. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we are seen in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know just as I also am known. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. You know, Groundworks Ministries operates entirely through financial donations from faithful people like you. And yes, we need your monthly support. And donating is secure and it's easy at our website, groundworksministries.com. You know, another way to help is to tell people about Groundworks Ministries. Here's how you do it. Have you heard about Groundworks Ministries? You see, it's that easy. You can also share these podcasts with friends and family and on your social media. And of course, you can always direct folks to our website, groundworksministries.com.